Hello, my name is METİN Arıdaşır. This is 123rd part of explaining my theory and my formulas. What Millikan measured is not the elementary electric charge which has a unit. I am talking about Millikan's oil drop experiment. Remember, an electron motion form has two mass and energy components, and the ratio between the two components is constant and unitless. This ratio is 0.16. This corresponds elementary charge in accepted physics. E equal to 1.6 10 to the minus 19 Coulomb is wrong concept. Yes, here. This is c direction, speed of light direction component of mass and energy. This is linear velocity component, mass or energy. Okay. Yes. Remember from my previous and former videos, linear velocity component mass divided by speed of light mass component, speed of light direction component mass is equal to speed of light component energy divided by linear velocity component energy of an electron is again equal to speed of light divided by linear velocity of electron, n equal 1,884,000 km per second, is equal to 0.159 or 0.16. In Millikan's oil droplet experiment to measure the electric charge, therefore, to measure the electron mass are wrong ways because electric charge is invalid concept according to my theory and my formulas. It is only unitless constant ratio that I put forth, and I told you my formulas and explanations before in previous and former videos. But in spite of the wrong aims, in fact, Millikan oil drop experiment had been measured. Arıdaşır's mean constant E is equal to speed of light divided by linear velocity of an electron motion form is equal to again linear velocity energy of electron divided by c direction energy of electron, and again is equal to c direction mass divided by linear velocity direction mass, again is equal to 0.16. With more zeros unconsciously, Millikan oil drop experiment had been measured. With more zeros unconsciously, Millikan oil drop experiment had been measured. Exact value is E equal to 0.159235 is equal to 1.59235 10 to the minus 1, unitless. This constant I termed it Arıdaşır's main electron motion forms two components concepts ratio, unitless ratio constant. And again I say it is E. Okay. Millikan measurement in fact is 1.1524. Mine accounting is 1.5923. Approximately so close. But Millikan measurement is more, it has more zeros and it has unit, coulombs. Millikan measurement is 1.5924 10 to the minus 19 coulombs. Okay. To make oil droplet stop, gravity, oil drops, this is my electron motion form applied in opposite direction, falling direction of oil drop. Electron motion form just opposite direction in the direction of 0 degree. This is motion direction of electron motion form. Remember from my former video, in motion electron motion form, in the direction of motion, its wavelength will be shortened. Opposite direction, enlarge. Okay. Just in the direction of motion 0 degree, lambda n minus delta lambda. Snapshot. Remember this. Yes. Why I tell you now this? Yes. To make oil droplets stop to fall in an electric field needs same amount energy of falling body energy under the effect of gravity. Millikan tried to measure by making gravitational effect and electric field opposite effect equivalent as this relationship. Here. Right side, mine accounting, underside, my computing. Here, Millikan used equations for oil drop experiment. Here, snapshot. You can follow, you can notice that. Here, snapshot. Okay. For two components, remember from my former videos, this is the snapshot. Okay. And here, Another snapshot. Yes, this is oil droplet. Here are the data. Plate distance is 0.016 meter. Oil droplet mass is 2.03 10 to the minus 7 kilogram. Applied voltage 11,000 volt and charge 2.9 10 to the minus 12. Here. From physics forms about Millikan oil drop experiment lab. Okay. Source. Physics from internet. Okay. Only this is the source data that I use. Yes. To make oil droplets stop to fall in an electric field needs same amount energy of falling body energy under the effect of gravity. Millikan tried to measure by making gravitational effect and electric field opposite effect equivalent as this relationship. Here M is mass of oil droplet, G is 9.8 meter divided by second square, okay, etc. You know these. Then, now, for instance, plate distance 0.016 meter, mass, oil drop mass is 2.03 10 to the minus 7 kilogram. Voltage is 11,000 volt and charge is 2.9 10 to the minus 12. At first, think of there is no oil drop between the plates. Think of here plates, here one plate, here another plate, okay? An electric field can be arranged. Yes. At first think of there is no oil drop between two plates and we apply two electron motion forms or an electron motion form 11,000 volt to make it gain velocity for single electron. Think of. Okay. Remember my lambda n minus delta lambda is equal to 1248 nanometer volt divided by voltage formula. Here. I will find shortened lambda n minus delta lambda wavelength just in the direction of motion. Narrowest wavelength. Then, if I find this wavelength, at this point, I will find, according to my theory, I will find point mass opposite to this oil drop's mass and point energy opposite to this oil drop's energy, etc. And this is my computation, and I have and I found lambda n minus delta lambda is equal to 0.1134 etc. nanometer. Then this is my another formula. Speed of light direction mass I have computed is 1.946 10 to the minus 32 kilogram. Don't look 10 to the minus etc. Look main figures. Here, so close to this figure, 2.03, 1.94 and 6. Okay, approximately 2, 10 to the minus kilogram. There must be thousands of electron motion forms, but multiple of this 2.10 to the kilogram. Okay. Here, oil drop mass in this direction is 10 to the minus 7. And with this 11,000 applied voltage, electron motion forms opposite counter mass is same, almost same, 1.946 10 to the minus 32 kilogram. It's not important now. Okay, we can multiple another electrons together, lift, and stopping point balance. Two masses, two sides of opposite masses in balance. Okay? And energy, don't forget. This direction energy, don't forget this, EC is 17,514 10 to the minus 19 kilogram square divided by second square. This is electrons C direction EC, energy. Okay? And this is, I have computed here. Don't forget, please. Yes. 110,031 10 to the minus 19 kilogram meter square divided by second square. Linear velocity side. Don't forget this again. This is like 11,000 volt. Remember, 1 volt is equal to 10 joule or kilogram meter per second. Meter square divided by 10. Okay. Yes. Okay. Here we are. This direction energy mass, this direction energy mass I have computed. Now, Millikan's oil drop experiment. In Millikan's oil drop experiment, electron motion forms and oil drop opposite masses in balance. Yes. I advise you to line by line follow and look at. Yes. This is so important. this is deduced Millikan used equation. Okay? Equality says 2.9 10 to the minus 12 watt charge. According to my theory and my formula, E constant, unitless constant, is equal to 0.159 unitless here. And E is C component energy divided by linear velocity component energy is equal to E, or C divided by linear velocity is equal to E. Okay? Now, we will apply this oil drop experiment results. Yes, here 2.9 10 to the minus 12 charge, but it must be 0.159. If I divide 2.9 10 to the minus 12 to 18.216 10 to the minus 12, two side. Okay, here and here in this equation, what I find, yes, resembling figures here and mine. Okay, look at that. Linear velocity, C component energy. Okay, and under this here corresponds same. Okay, figures are same. Here, what component? Linear velocity component energy. Numerators, speed of light component energies, same figures, main figures. Denominators, okay, what component? Linear velocity component of electron motion forms. Okay, values. And if I divide it here through this completely, this is the result. I advise you to notice, look at, follow, and deduce something, same thing. Okay. Finally, Millikan used